Have you ever wondered what's like to be teleported into a completely new dimension where laws of the physics or the reality itself it's completely different? Maybe the constellations in the sky are unfamiliar, you are in uncharted waters, and this time, probably geometry around you is extremely polarizing. I would like to introduce you to a game. It's called NIDANA.
Clouded moments, hazy pictures in my mind. I've seen this moment before. Can I go there again with you? Reminisce of where time stands still.
This is a Japanese indie game, and I have been falling in love with it. This game takes you and throws you into a dimension where it completely breaks your reality. It is a dreamscape like game where you are inside someone's dream and you are legitimately feeling that dream. This game is extremely atmospheric and it just takes away all the sorts of immersion from everywhere and gives it to you and serves you in the most effective way possible. It utilizes geometry. Now, in a way, it is a setting, but it just uses it as a tool and turns it into one of the beautiful and most haunting atmospheric experiences ever. You are walking through someone's dream where you see shapes around you, you see different kind of geometry around you, and it's completely unrecognizable. In a way that these are certain shapes, but these different shapes turn into something completely different. If you are one of those people who like seeing massive objects or massive structure, this is for you. Now I'm gonna go back to the example of Musishi where it is calming and haunting and extremely atmospheric. This game, when I was playing it, made me feel something similar to that anime. Everything was extremely atmospheric, yet there was some sort of fear because of it. Now, officially, this game is a first person dream simulator. You are inside of someone's dream, and that dream is built around a surreal geometric spaces. And it is short enough that you can finish it quickly, but it is impactful enough that you can talk about it for hours. The best thing about this game is that it just throws you into this world and just refuses to explain itself. There is no dialogue, there is no text, there is no big dramatic lore dump that you try to learn or read, and it is still deep. It drops you into this strange geometric dream and lets you figure out the space on its own. And somehow it makes it more personal. It makes you feel the immersion on its own. Because think about it, whenever a game stops telling you, you try to figure it out on your own. Your own mind starts filling in the gaps. And this is where stuff gets interesting. This game, again, is a short Japanese indie game, and it's a first person dream simulator where you are exploring a surreal world that is made of abstract shapes and impossible spaces. There is no combat, no exposition, no villains, no objectives. Yet there is an anchor inside this game. You are trying to follow somebody the whole time. That's the game all about. On the Steam page, it tells you that it is a dream simulator, but honestly, to me it feels like an atmospheric horror type of game. When you are thrown into this world, you will realize how immersive this game is. The audio is loud yet silent. The spaces are recognizable yet unfamiliar. You are in an uncharted territory where things are completely different. It feels like you are in a primordial space where the world has been in existence for a long time, but you as a third dimensional human being cannot recognize it. It feels like a place where the universe is still figuring itself out. It feels like you're walking through a place before language was truly formed. And all of this is deliberate. Every single hallway, every single staircase, every single impossible angle that this game is trying to build feels like a thought, and it is constructing itself from nothing yet something. A lot of different games try to make themselves surreal by being random, but this one does not really feel random. It feels like it is being controlled. You just don't know how or from what. It's just like how your dreams construct things out of nowhere. It legitimately feels like someone had a dream and it turned into a game. someone's private emotions turned into an architecture. But what I like about this game is that it doesn't really operate like a normal horror game. It creates uncertainty by removing the normal rules. That's it. Because once a game messes with your senses of spatial trust, every room starts feeling like something is slightly wrong. Every single thing I'm saying here sounds like an oxymoron because that's how the dreams are. It makes no sense. Even though this game doesn't have a story, it feels much more stronger because it has those events of state of mind and it's making contact with someone else's state of mind and you are just a guest in it. Here they throw you in and lets you explore, lets you figure out where you're gonna go. It gives you a lot of time in one certain space. You can absorb everything that's around you. It leaves you alone with the spaces, the shapes, the movement, and the mood overall. So you're not reading someone's thought, you are directly inside their thoughts and minds. I've been paying attention to these indie games a lot more. And one thing I've been noticing is that these games, they are built around one specific emotion or one specific concept, and they take it and stretch it where everything turns into a giant content machine. This game is short. This game knows exactly what it is. And because of that, it leaves a stronger impact. When these games work, they feel like someone made them around a single obsession. And even though this game is extremely simple, the content inside it is not. You can clearly say that it took a lot of time to create these shapes, to create all these things inside of it. It's just not that just throw random objects and it will build itself. No, it feels like it's generating on its own, but there's a source of it. There is a structure to it. Now, even though this game is not for everyone, but if you value something that is immersive, that is haunting, that is atmospheric, this game is for you. If you want clear answers or hard mechanics, combat, this probably not it. But if you like a game that feels like someone pulled something out of someone's subconsciousness and left completely untouched, completely pure, and left for you to explore, this is it. This is that compelling little experience. It doesn't explain itself, it doesn't beg for your attention, it just exists in its own strange wavelength and you step into it. And that's why it stuck with me. I felt it was atmospheric, I felt it was haunting, and I felt it absorbed me completely. An atmosphere is something, or setting is something that I value the most. And also for me, this game is extremely relaxing. So if you would like to know more about these kind of games, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.